Hi guys, my name's Route 1 FM and welcome to episode 2 of my Premier League preview, where in this series I will look at the 20 Premiership teams, who I think their key players are, who are the possible transfer targets, which I believe. Now, if you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, leave a comment, and of course, like the video. Now, in this episode, we will look at the likes of Chelsea, Crystal Palace, Everton, Leeds and Leicester. So, let's start off. Let's head over to Stamford Bridge, where Chelsea. Now, I think Chelsea are going to be a force this season if they get the right people in. It's going to be a first full season for Thomas Tuchel, so I do expect him to deliver, shall I say. He's got a good reputation from his days in PSG. Of course, they're European champions, so they're going to want to do well. Now, I think their key player, and I think everyone can agree on this, is N'Golo Kante. You can't knock the guy. He's done it with Leicester. He's done it with Chelsea. He is a superb midfielder, an unsung hero in that team, a bit like Azpilicueta as well. But if you want to play breaking up, Conte is your man. On the other hand, the one thing that Chelsea lack, and I think it's happened last season, and it's been noticeable. Obviously, they've had Tammy Abrahams up there when Lampard was in charge, is the lack of goals. I know Mount gets his fair share, but last season, alright, it's his first season in English football, but Werner is a great striker. He will come good. But if you want someone to hit the ground running, I think, of course, you're going to have to go with all the papers, but Erling Haaland, if they can get him, if Abramovich just goes, I'll break the bank, get him, it could be the number 9 that they need to propel them a lot further. But it does come at a cost. Now, we're hearing in the papers and hearing on everything, 150 million to grab him this season before a cut down price next summer. Can he wait 12 months or does he want to do it now? He does want to play in England. I can assure you that, because of obviously his dad. I think he has a soft spot for Leeds. So, but it's again 150 million. If you're Abramovich and you want to go to the next level, you've got a top manager in there, you've got some top players, Mendy, their cracking keeper, then obviously you break the bank. So, Chelsea's done. Where next? That is the question. And we're going across London to Selhurst Park. We're going to see Crystal Palace. Now, Palace, new manager, Patrick Vieira, Arsenal legend. He was on the Man City coaching staff. He's done it in managing the MLS, which was his first job with New York City. Obviously, then he's moved to France, and yeah, he's done all right. But the question is, he's got to do it now at the big table. That's the thing. He's now at Crystal Palace, which I think is a really good fit for him. He's young, so he gets to learn from players who have played with, obviously, Roy Hodgson. So there's a lot of things there. He's going to bring in he's another Arteta in a way. Arteta was on the coaching staff of Pep Guardiola, so he's learned a lot of things from that side. Now he's got to bring it into the Premiership, and obviously he's going to find it hard. Is he a big enough name for Palace to attract the right players? They've just lost Andros Townsend to Everton, so that there's a big gap there. But he must have had a game plan in order to let him go. Now, the one key person, and again, like Chelsea, I think everyone can agree with me, Wilfried Zaha he's going to be the talisman. If they play him in a a winger. I very much doubt a winger, but I'm thinking more an outside left forward, possibly in a front three or front two. Him and Benteke up front. Benteke needs to get goals, but the question is Vieira's got to have the right person come in to do it. Now, speaking about coming in, I think he would visit this one, and I wouldn't be surprised actually. But I'm going for this guy, Ashley Maitland-Niles. I can't see him as an Arsenal fan. I would love to keep him, but I can't see him getting lots of games. So he's now been in the England setup. He's going to want to carry on. He's going to progress some more. Can Arteta fit him in? I very much doubt it. With the likes of Callum Chambers in there, is he going to get a midfield role? Don't think so. Palace could be the place where he can go. Even if it's on loan, I think you put Maitland-Niles in there on that right side, even at right back, he'll cover, he's versatile. Vieira would know him from a very young age, so from his time at Arsenal. No, actually, possibly not. But he knows what, obviously, he's had conversations with Arsene, so he knows Ashley Maitland-Niles in a way. So I think that'll be a good fit for him. You tell me what you think. Palace fans, do you think Ashley Maitland-Niles would be a good fit at Crystal Palace? Tell me who you want to see there. Get involved. Right, now we've been to Palace. Where do we go next? Now we go up north onto Merseyside. Now this is a very interesting one, right? Because they have been the big spenders, basically. They have literally come in and done it all. They got transfers in, transfers out. So they are the first team making momentum, getting their business done early. And it's because of this guy. Rafa Benitez, I think, is the key person. And obviously, who they're going to... Their new signing, obviously. He covers both. A new signing and the key person. He's bringing in the likes of... he's got Damari Gray from formerly Leicester and Bayern Leverkusen. Brought him in. They've got, obviously, Andros Townsend's coming, so he's changed the wingers. What else is he going to put out of his sleeve? His reputation speaks for himself. And he needs to provide the service for this guy, Richarlison. If he is... Oh, we got Calvert-Lewin, and we know Calvert-Lewin can score, but this guy started off, was it last season or season before, free scoring fashion, then tailed off. This guy needs to do it across the 38 games. And Rafa, I think, is the man to do it for him. I see good potential in Richarlison, and he's now doing it in the Olympics, so he's going to be late into the season. But I think that'd be the player to watch out for here at Goodison. Obviously, they're going to have people like who are in there, Decore. Sigurdsson is obviously in the papers, and obviously if he comes back, he comes back. James Rodriguez in there as well. So they've got potential to go further, but now they've got the right man in. Now Ancelotti's gone. You need someone with a proven record. Benitez has got it. He's not scared to obviously go over to the blue side after managing the Reds. So the question is, how far can he take them? Are they going to go top six? Now I think with Benitez they can. So, but who knows? You've got to look like of Arsenal in there, West Ham in there. They've got to be the top of the bunch there, and they've got to stay good. They obviously got Pickford, who's a good keeper. So, Everton fans, tell me what you think. Obviously, the new signing is Benitez, and their key man is Benitez. But also on the playing side, Richarlison needs to do it. Now, we come away from Merseyside and we head across and we'll go and see Leeds. Now, Leeds is a very interesting one because they're not, I thought, as in their second season, or this is their second season, that they will be bang on to go and start spending, get over the second season syndrome. But I like Bielsa, and Bielsa likes to keep a team, and I can see what he's doing. The main person who I think, yes, they got Calvin Phillips. I've been thinking about it today, and I need to change. I'm not going to change their key transfer because they've got it, but I do know where they need to strengthen in a way. But their key player on the pitch, there he is, Patrick Bamford. He gets goals, he gets in the England team. That's the thing. I feel he should have gone to the Euros over Calvert-Lewin. Everyone was saying about how they've got to take like for like one player to one player. Now, yes, Harry Kane was good in the air. Calvert-Lewin's good in the air. But did Southgate really play balls into the box for headers? For the likes of Calvert-Lewin, for the likes of Harry Kane? Now, I don't think so. He played a lot of it on the deck. And I'll tell you something, if that man was in the team, Patrick Bamford, I think we would have got some goals. So, or at least given him a try. And I do hope he gets the try this season. I really do. I think he's fantastic. He's come through the Chelsea ranks. He's gone to Middlesbrough. He's now at Leeds. He is the main man there. And if he can continue to score, then he's got a bright future ahead of him. I think, in a way, he should have been picked before Ollie Watkins. Watkins is good, don't get me wrong, but I just think Bamford is a little bit better. Now, Leeds have really done clever business, and I mean that. And hats off to their person who does their transfers, because this person they've had on loan for, I think, at least 4 seasons, and literally have now signed him on a permanent deal, and that is Jack Harrison, another potential England player. He is versatile in that midfield. He doesn't mind getting a tackle in and everything, and this will play well with what Southgate actually said before the Euros, how he likes to have a club mentality in there and have people who know each other. Now, I'll tell you something, Calvin Phillips, who played in that England team, didn't have anyone else he knew in there, in a way, from his Leeds side. So I know he knew Ben White from the Leeds days, but when you're looking at it, you could say, right, we've got Man United down this side, like this side of the defence, and someone, and you see the connections left, right, and centre. Mount and Rice ain't go way back, but Calvin Phillips didn't, and Calvin Phillips was my outstanding unsung hero of the tournament, him and Carl Walker. But these two, Bamford and Jack Harrison will get you goals. He's done it in the MLS at New York under the stewardship of Patrick Vieira. Just going to add that in there, just remember that one. But Harrison has been good, and now Leeds have signed him on a permanent deal, which is fantastic business. So had him there, trained up. He was signed to Man City, and Man City's now let him go. That's good. So there's my picks there. So hopefully Leeds will do well. We're going to go back, and we're going to go back across the Midlands, and we'll end up here at Leicester. Now, Leicester is a funny old team. FA Cup winners, yes, granted. Can they carry on? Can they build the momentum? They've got a top quality keeper in Casper. The question is, can they keep hold of Maddison, which is a must, I think, for him. As much as he is a very good player, plays well for England, can do a job at Arsenal, they've got to keep him. So, in a way, Vardy. Is the time calling it on Vardy? Vardy can still score, but is Iheanacho the ideal replacement? I don't think so. And I'm going to say now, I think they need a striker and all that. But the problem is, as any team in this thing, no one wants, obviously, everyone's getting their strikers. Now, is Leicester going to be left behind and relying on Ian Ucho and an old Jamie Vardy? You tell me. But I think they're an important player this season. If they can keep hold of him, it's the FA Cup goal scorer, Yuri Tillemans. So I think he's going to be key in that midfield. So he can spray passes. He is brilliant. I wouldn't mind him. And I have tried to sign him in an FM game before. And he's very hard, but he is also very good. He does bring in the pundits. But on the other hand, this is where it gets confusing, because are they gone for this person or made inquiries for this person because of potentially losing Maddison? But I've heard on the grapevine they've asked about Philip Coutinho. Now that really surprised me. Actually, I've heard, but are they trying to? He doesn't look happy there at Barcelona. I will say that. Just look at that mug. So, but in all seriousness, if they lose Maddison, they're going to have to replace with someone. Coutinho is very good to do that role, but the question is if they get him in now, are they relegating Maddison for his one more year, then get rid of him? Is Maddison going to have the same year as what he had last season? Don't know. But it's a very good transfer if they can pull it off. So, Barca, it's down to you with obviously the King Powers boys. So, but I'm hoping they do another cup run. They have obviously got to say the last cup season since winning the Premiership and now the FA Cup. I think there is a lot of people second team Leicester. They're a family team. They are the underdogs. So hopefully they'll do well again this season. I can see them buying for fourth if they can get Coutinho. If not, it's going to be the battle for sixth place, I think. But guys, that is the next five. Who do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Tell me what you think. Chelsea fans, Palace fans, Everton fans, Leeds, Leicester. Leave a comment below. Tell me if you agree with my transfers. Tell me if you agree with what I'm saying. Guys, like I said before, if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment. Please get involved. Let's get into some interaction here. And what I want to do as well is going forward, when the season starts, I will do possibly a weekly review and a preview to the following week, who I think would be key players and everything, and obviously get some of you actually on here. We'll get you involved. We'll have a little conversation and see what you think. As I said, my name's been Route 1 FM. No matter what you call it, football, soccer, football, just remember, it's for the love of the game. And I'll catch you next time.